Jira here. I had a question about social foundations that I wanted to take a moment to answer. And Steve asked, when we order social foundations 2.0, in what order should we order them? Like in month two, when we first need them, should we buy do follow interlinkables or do follow standard profiles or a combination of both or all of them all at once? Like in what order and over what time period? Thanks, Steve. So Steve he's talking about we have social foundations here. He's talking about the lists at the bottom. If you scroll down to on the top middle section of the page, you'll find each of the lists and what they do. So basically, the first list I usually recommend is the do follow interlinkables. Um, the reason I recommend these first is they have pretty much the best properties out of all the lists. So I like to start just with the best stuff first. These will be social profiles that obviously do follow links, but also they have the ability to interlink with the other profiles within the list, and that helps power each of them up through interlinking. So generally, I like to start with these first, and then the next you can segue into the do follow standard, and then over time you can get the other no follow sites done. You might want to do after the do follow interlinkables, you might want to do no follow interlinkables second instead of the do follow standard. It's just kind of up to you what you want to do. But these would probably be best saved for last, the no follow standard and the no follow no link. You could if you're just looking really for SEO juice, you can obviously skip no follow, no link. This is basically just for if you have clients that have a brand name that they want secured across a lot of different sites. So it's basically make sure people don't squat their brand name. This is something that you can use. In terms of the timeline, what I usually like to do is do one list a month. A lot of people do all of them all at once. There's not really a problem with that unless the site is less than a year old. If the site is less than a year old, I would be a little bit more conservative with the amount of links that you point to it, and like you don't want to point 300 links, 300 social profiles at a site all in the same week if the site is just a few months old. Um, so yeah, for a new client, I usually will do social foundations. Is usually one of the first things I'll do within the first few months. I'll do one list and then some type citations, another list and some citations, and I'll do that over time. So yeah, I hope this helps. Let me know if you have any questions about the social foundation services in particular. If you need to ask me a question, you can just go to marketercenter.com. There's a form that says ask, and you could use this form to type out your question, and I'll get to it.